No matter how tropical our destination is, we always seem to seek out the mountains.
Happy Friday! The kids just got out of school, which means it's time to go on our weekly road trip. Do you know where we're going this weekend, Dad?
Somewhere for my cleavage rash to heal.
So no beach?
No more beach. Let's let the surf healing begin for the next 3 days.
What is this? Alice, what on?
So when most people think of the Dominican Republic, they think of the most beautiful beaches, but not a lot of people think about the tallest mountains in the Caribbean, also known as the Caribbean Alps, or the Alps of the Caribbean, or the Switzerland of the Caribbean. So we are going to Jarabacoa? Is that what it's called? Jarabacoa? I'm not sure how to pronounce it. We'll have to learn it while we are there.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry?
What's up, Unconventionalists? My name is Cassidy, and my family and I have been living here in the Dominican Republic this winter as our children attend a school program here. During the school week, we are stationed in Cabrera on the north shore of the Dominican Republic between Nagua and Rio San Juan. But we've been using our weekends to explore other parts of the island.
We made it.
It was a rough morning, our first morning here.
How was the ride in last night?
Gosh, so much longer. The hour and 45 minutes, so I said it's okay to do it as long as it's not like a 3-hour drive. It was like a 3.5-hour drive.
It was redunculous. But we're here for breakfast. It's really cold here in Jarabacoa.
This weekend, we're headed to the mountainous region of the island, including Jarabacoa and Constanza.
Santo Domingo.
Since we headed to the area and arrived late on Friday night and will be returning to Cabrera on Sunday, we are keen to make the most of our one full day up in the mountainous region of the country.
Good idea.
Treasure.
Treasure seeking, treasure keeping.
Treasure keeping.
We hit the ground running this morning at Salto de Baiguate, a local waterfall. This 25-meter waterfall is a majestic sight, just about 15 or 20 minutes from downtown Jarabacoa.
I still don't see the waterfall, do you?
I see it.
Where is it? That's not the waterfall.
When we pulled up, we saw that 4 or 5 tour buses were in the parking lot, so we knew we weren't going to be alone there. The walk to the waterfall is short, sweet, flat, and easy, perfect for all ages, and it's not located in a national park, so there is no entry fee.
There were 4 tour buses in the parking lot. We should have known it was going to be crazy crowded, but we're kind of waiting it out, hoping everybody leaves all at once. You can swim here. It's some of the cleanest, but also some of the coldest water in the country.
Since the hike's easy, it's totally worth doing, but be prepared if you go on the weekend for the crowds. It was so crowded we barely had room to stand, let alone do any swimming at this waterfall. After leaving the Salto de Baiguate waterfall, we headed up a steep and winding road for about 1 hour.
We're driving into Constanza. This is the heart of the Dominican's food supply.
It's amazing how many of these guys show up
One more time.
doing wheelies up and down, mostly uphill, but they jump off the side of the bike and they're so proud of their wheelie skills here. Thing of pride.
Constanza is where most of the nation's produce is grown and shipped out from.
Yeah?
These smell like candy. Daddy.
All good. Ready?
Cheers! 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 Yeah, that's great.
Wow.
That was yummy. What did it taste like, guys? The right answer was, it tastes like another.
This part of the island is famous for producing food and particularly for the ruta de fresas, or the root of strawberries.
Mom, what are the berry blossoms going on?
There's cherry blossom trees here in this town, Constanza, because of the Japanese settlers here. Isn't that interesting?
The inside of the the outside of
Part of being
Interesting.
exotico, fresas y marmelada.
We want to go there.
Look. Bueno. Ooh, it's beautiful, man.
It's for the baby. It's the look the mareo and the you missed it. Yeah.
We popped into a local vivero or nursery and learned all about the plants that grow in the area.
The agave's in bloom. Hola!
We ate our body weight in strawberries during our time in Constanza, and we even were able to bring a few packs home along with some really tasty fresh strawberry jam.
What'd you get?
Fresa marmalada that they handmade here.
Woo!
I'm trying to carrot pet.
That was a cool pet. That pet can talk.
Hola.
How many packages of strawberries have we bought today
10.
in strawberry country?
8, 10 maybe.
They're $2 a piece. They're all 100% ripe, no mold, just delicious.
No mold.
You can't buy them in the US without mold.
How am I looking, Mom?
Ah! You're good. Barely tapped your mirror.
Then we headed back to Jarabacoa from Constanza for the night. That's where our hotel was booked. And we found a pizza restaurant that had a huge playground for the kids.
What have you been doing, Dad?
It hurts. I've been trying to surf, but I do a lot of, well, I paddle. I have horrible form, so my body is always rubbing the board just a little bit as I'm paddling. Oh, hour and a half, 2 hours. I'm worried about it bleeding out there.
There's a whole playground at this restaurant. Hi, Atlas. What are you doing? Playing? Is this a cool restaurant? They have a whole playground.
The coolest restaurant in the world. 10 boxes.
So many boxes. He's already pressed up pooped.
This is my 11th box of strawberries.
On Sunday morning, we woke up, had breakfast, and headed over to the barber shop before leaving town.
Meow, 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 meow. That means I was like, ha, 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 ha.
Budding cat, right? Alice, what are you eating?
It's a weenie.
What are you eating?
I'm eating a weenie.
No, you're not.
Oh, yes, I am.
Something Scott loves to do in each location we visit is to get a local haircut.
You know, it's so nice in a couple minutes. Oh, it's coming. When we're all done cutting our hair, we'll come say hi. Love you. Thanks.
Again, at the barber shop, there was a playground outside. So while Scott and Atlas were getting their hair done, Isle and I were outside on the playground.
Let me see. Que guapo.
Pirata boy. A pirata.
Pirata.
Soy pirata boy. Pirata.
All the restaurants around here seem to have playgrounds for the kids, which gets a thumbs up from this mom.
After Scott and Atlas got some fresh cuts, it was time for us to head back to Cabrera for the school week. To be perfectly honest with you, I would not recommend this as a weekend trip if you're coming from the North Coast or from Santo Domingo. It takes a pretty long time to get there, and if you're going to travel all that distance, I would definitely recommend staying more than 2 nights so you have time to really experience the area. That's it for today, Unconventionalists. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss our next video where we're going to be staying in a super cool eco lodge in Cabrera.
This wall has bumps. It scratches your butt very well.
Oh yeah.
Until next time, keep exploring life outside the box.